It's a horrible example. Horrible example. A 2003 card shouldn't be what you use to determine how this 2023 interaction works. Chat. There's a lot of calls, and there are no judges online. Is it perchance calls time? Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that it is currently calls time. Let's fucking send it, man. Hi, issue? Oh my goodness, this board. Dino Morbius. My opponent already tried to cheat me twice. Fun. Fun. Cheat is a strong word. Mistake, yes. He took advantage. Knowledge of my card. I don't desire rank enough to cheat. What exactly happened? Like, this is the thing that I hate. They go, oh, my opponent tried to cheat. Zero explanation. Just says nothing. Make IP with a link. Okay. I accidentally linked IP. Haven't played this deck much. Oh, he special summoned. He made IP with Gigantic and Lilla. Then declared Kissikill to bring back the Lilla. And then Red says you can't. I mean, this is easily fixable. Please rewind the game state to before you made IP. And then I will give him a warning, and the game will continue. It's not that complicated. It was fixable, but he now knows my card. Well, I mean, he's just gonna concede. Well, fixed, I guess. Fixed, I guess. I love when I just like, I'm like, I will correct the game state. And the players are like, no, I do not have this kind of patience. I will concede. Hi, issue? Oh, man. Oh, man. What the fudge? Where is this going? My opponent is trying to cheat. Oh, let me guess. You normaled Archer, Prioed Tribute 2 tokens. Blue activates Ojama Trio, and he said you want to do this on the draw phase. Normal summons Archer, and then says, are you negating the summon? I see the logs here. The Archer was summoned, and they asked if you were negating the summon. It is clear here you had no way to do so, in which case Dinos has priority to activate Archer to tribute 2 monsters before just desserts or ring can be used. So here, the chain is Chainlink 1 Archer, tributing 2 tokens. You may respond to this if you wish to do so. Simple enough. Chain 1 ring, chain 2 JD, chain 2 JD. I don't know what the big confusion is here. It seems like both players understand how priority works, so proceed. Are you serious, Judge? What the fuck is the problem? They literally activated cards in another order. Chain 1 ring, chain 2 JD, chain 2 JD. Oh, are they active? Is it the problem of which they activated first? Oh, he activated Ring of Destruction last. Oh, you were not clear about what the issue was here. I get it. I thought the issue was about Prio. The problem is that they flip Just Desserts, Ring, which is a misplay in and of itself. I see. The effects activated here were in fact Just Desserts, then Ring. However, they tried to use them as Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, and Chainlink 3, to which you said you wished to use Prio. In this case, we rewind to when the chain was properly created, which is Archer CL1, at which point your opponent is free to chain their cards. The chain is reconstructed here. Yeah. Mr. Blue, what do you wish to chain? Tributing is cost, yes. So 2 tokens are tributed. Chainlink 2, what is your response? This is not that complicated. This is not that complicated. Ring. Ring is CL2. Anything else? There you go. Just Desserts 3 and Just Desserts 4. Thanks, Judge, to allow people cheating. Bro, he's not cheating. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh my goodness. Have a nice day. This is not that complicated. I hate when people do that. Go, thanks for allowing him to cheat, Judge. I hope you don't. Well, I mean, that's good. Red is so angry. Literally calmest goat player, to be honest. I summoned my Shadow Mist with Cross, which is engraved. It is now his turn. He attacks my Mist, which dies. I attempt effect to search. What is the problem here? Oh, but negate its effects if summoned from the graveyard. I assume it was summoned from the graveyard. It was like negated. Is the issue here whether or not Shadow Mist can search when sent to the graveyard by battle? Is that the issue? I don't see a reason why it wouldn't. But if it's a question of thinking that the effect is negated in the grave, it's not. Dark Balter the Terrible versus Sinister Serpent. Bro, you're pulling up old as fuck cards. It can search. He's using Dark Balter the Terrible as an example, by the way. That's crazy. Which I believe Dark Balter negates the effects also in the graveyard after the monster's destroyed, which is completely different than what's going on here. Unbelievably old card that works completely differently to Crosskeeper. When Crosskeeper summons the monster, its effects are negated. When the monster goes to the graveyard, it is considered a different card and is not negated in the graveyard. It can search. Unbelievably old is really funny, bro. It's a card from 2003. How is he comparing Balter to this? It's clearly like an old school player that's getting back into the game or something, or someone that plays a lot of GOAT. But Dark Balter is like hella old, dude. Just Balter is an exception. Cards with Balter-like text work differently than this. Balter negates flips too. Again, Balter is a horrible comparison here because it works nothing like the cards in question right now. It's a horrible example. Horrible, horrible example. It says the effect of an effect monster as monster destroys the relative battle is negated. Yes. It'll negate a flip effect because yes, and my statement is correct. I'm specifying why Balter is different than Crosskeeper here. But again, a 2003 card shouldn't be what you use to determine how this 2023 interaction works. I have given the ruling. Shadow Mist can search. Proceed. Jesus Christ, man. I still don't know why. I've explained why. If you choose to not understand why, that's not my problem, you know? I just wanted to know, and I explained. It's considered a different card in the graveyard. Explain. When a card goes from the field to the graveyard, it is considered a different card. Therefore, the restrictions applied to the card on field are not still applied when it is in the graveyard. I said that in English, right? This is English, correct? I'm speaking the language, right? I'm speaking the language, yes? Have a nice day. English is indeed a language of all time. Literally, language of all time. My opponent miscounted the number of turns on swords and doesn't believe me. Tell him my swords are active and going 2 round. Let's have a look. 1419, swords was activated. Pass turn, ended turn, so that's 1 turn on swords. Then pass turn, that's 2 turns on swords. Pass turn. I have just checked the logs. The swords have been active for 2 turns. This current turn is the last turn that swords will be active. I just checked logs, and it should still be up for the remainder of this turn. He called him the R word. This is my end phase. Yeah. So this end phase it is destroyed. This end phase, it is destroyed. This is the final turn on swords. That's what I said. That's literally what I said. Destroyed how, man? It's been 3 turns. This is the 3rd turn for swords. I literally just checked the logs. Last turn, dude, he's not understanding. Oh my goodness. I just told you this is the 3rd turn. It is destroyed this end phase. Counting to 3 is not that hard. He activated swords. He passed. His opponent drew, passed. So that's 1 turn. Then red played a turn, passed. Then blue played a turn, passed. That's 2 turns. Then red drew, passed. Then blue drew, played his turn, and is now in end phase. That is turn 3. It is destroyed. Destroyed during the end phase of your opponent's 3rd turn. This is the end phase of your opponent's 3rd turn after swords was used. This guy is so stupid, man. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. How the fuck is he gonna argue with me? No. No, it's not. No. 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 No mega lol. No mega lol. Jesus, man. Please remain until he surrenders. I'm not here to babysit. This guy says stay here until he surrenders. Oh, blue said I am AFK bye. Why did you tell your opponent I am AFK bye, then just leave? Why did he do this? Red pointed at the messenger of peace, said 100. Blue said shut the fuck up. I am AFK bye. Then went AFK until I joined the call. Because that. Okay. I will be freezing your account for intentional stalling. I mean, hey, he literally, man, self-reported. My guy just self-reported. Straight up. I just went to the bathroom. It's been like 3 minutes. You just said you went AFK because your opponent reminded you to pay 100. Can't go back on that now. Yeah, I'm definitely freezing here. Imagine flipping messenger and then going AFK maliciously. Not reminded. He kept pinging my cards and being annoying. That is them reminding you. Freeze user. Time to duel. And the loss. Yeah, I can pop out the log of the duel into a URL, and that's what we put on the report so that we have the URL of the duel. Have a nice day. Simple enough, dude. Simple enough.